Yeah, guys, so this is my barber, Bronwyn. Bronwyn is the one that cuts my hair. So, yeah, he says it's Bron week. So we're just doing like a proper chilled vibe, you know, it's a day in the vibe video. We're chilling with the gents inside, as you guys can see even on the B-roll. We have Mr. Voer in the house, you know, German Automotive Customs. And we have Bandile, we have Stylish on the camera, but he doesn't even want to shoot me this one. Then we have Collin that side, Mr. MCTP Auto. Yeah.
Muna tuli da man muna give the channel the ata sai durketang.
Yo, guys, you know the vibes. Bandile traders in the building, you know the vibes. Shout out to Dr. Martin. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, share the link, do everything, guys. You know the vibes. Let's keep killing. 2022 is ours. It's not too late. It's only March. Let's keep pushing, guys. Shout out.
So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I look at on US30, and the first thing that would really make me profitable on this specific pair is obviously time frames. So time frames play a big role in whether the market will give you a bit of understanding or not, because the higher the time frame, the stronger the trend is and the real the trend becomes. So for me, I really like to focus on the H4 time frames. That's the first thing that you need to understand, that, you know, I look at the time frame, you know, the 4-hour time frame for me to be able to get the kind of trading decision that I need to get. And the second thing that I look at is obviously I try to understand the trend of the market, where's the market going, and this would really help me then understand where to trade into, because a lot of people know exactly how to analyze, but they don't really look at the trend, and you find that they actually have decided where the market is going and haven't been able to actually understand where the market is going, you know. So this is what I would advise you guys to do. So you look at the trend secondly, and the trend will obviously help you know exactly where the market is going to next. So the first thing that I would look at is that obviously the market was trending down. We can see even with the series of highs and lows that were printed from there, and the market was just creating, you know, lower highs and lower lows, even as we can see, you know. And obviously we came to this low, came to print a higher low, but obviously this high was holding, the market came back to this low and came now to print this lower high point. It came to print this low. This was the break of structure around here, and this is where now the market gave us a different move, and this was the first indication that the market was obviously now going up. So in this instance, we can see that we did have this low and we did have this high. So the market just broke out of this you know, whatever ranging market that was seemingly being printed over here. We broke out of that. So I am expecting that the market will come back and revisit these structural highs over there. So this is what I'm now expecting and anticipating on US30, that we are obviously going to go to that high price over there, and then we'll be able to then see what happens as soon as the market gets there. So that's the first thing that I'm looking at, that, okay, the market is obviously now on an upward structure. So the first thing that I'm going to draw is obviously draw my target over there, mark it out, so I'm able to know exactly where my anticipation is. And then obviously I'm going to draw these small areas and regions that the market just broke out of right now, because then, you know, these levels on a high time frame that help me find entry points and stuff like that. So obviously you do have this low price as well, which was obviously like a very important, you know, area and you know, support level in this market. If you were buying, you are obviously going to look at these lows. If you were buying as well, you were going to wait for the market to break past these structural highs and be able to take positions to the next upward structure. So I can then go down to the H1. So the H1, this is when now I start looking for my entry. So I did look at the H4 for my structure, and then on the H1, I do look for entries. And then on the H1 time frame, what I'm looking at is that I'm looking at obviously these areas such as these, these broken levels of resistance for obviously entry points. So because US30 is quite volatile and sometimes you will not be able to get entries even on the H1, you can then drop down to maybe, the 30-minute time frame to be able to see if, you were going to get like a clean, retest over there. But you can see that, the market didn't really get to that level, but we did see like the market printing lows, pushing up and coming back to these lower regions. So sometimes I obviously look at these lower time frame, previous highs and stuff like that to be able to understand exactly how then the market is going to move. So from here, we can see that the market did print at this area. And from there, we never really got back to, this region, and the market kept on pushing up. You obviously see that the market didn't like really break past this low. So this was now the new low structure that was printed. It's even worse now when you go down to the M5 time frame, because then that helps you see things a little bit more in perspective, and you can see how then the market, sort of like created this low and kept on pushing up, broke past the previous high, and then kept on going up. So these are the couple of things that I obviously look at to be able to understand, the kind of entries that I would take. And obviously the M1 is obviously used to like monitor the trades as well. So I use like all these sort of time frames to monitor my entries and to really understand. And if I can show you guys the trades that I took for today on US30, I am basically on these buys right now. I am currently on the buys. I'm going to show you guys in a second. I hope you guys can see that. So let me try and adjust my lighting so you guys can really see the buys that I'm currently on right now. So you can see, the market is currently floating even in the buys. So I am currently on these buys, sitting nicely in profits. So these are the buys that I basically took. And so yeah, these are just like the couple of things that I do look at before I take a trade. And I hope you guys learned a thing or two even from the stuff that I spoke about. And if you are new to this channel, please do us a favor, do like this video, comment, and drop a comment at the end of the video. Let me know what you do think. And obviously yeah, man, be a part of the family, and I cannot wait to give you more valuable content. And this is Dr. Martin. We're signing out. Peace out.